What is going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here with another War Tower Omega for you guys. I've been getting, I've been getting quite a few questions on that Cell 8 with the Undying team, and yeah, people have been saying it doesn't work or it's impossible. And yeah, again, I hear you guys and I feel for you guys. Yeah, no, it's definitely a very menacing node, and of course I totally get it. It is an absolute ball buster. So we'll be running it over again here. We're gonna reset the nodes, and what I'll do is I'm gonna see if I can climb up the cells again, and hopefully get some more footage for you guys here when we do reset it, and hopefully yeah, I'll see how long it takes me to do it, and then I will get some footage out for you guys as well here to hopefully clarify again the playthrough of it. But yeah, it is definitely doable. It's just it's gonna take some time, it's gonna take some patience, and it's gonna take a little bit of luck as well. So but it is definitely doable. And yeah, you also want to just weigh the pros and the cons. Like, is it worth pumping them up higher to make it easier, or is it better off just holding off until just hey, the rewards aren't worth your investment and your time commitment. And hey, totally understandable. I will just point out that there is a very high chance that this tower is coming back. They have spent way too much time and they have spent way too many resources making this thing, and so I'm almost gonna assume here that after the storm tower ends, we may possibly get this one coming back here. So just anyways, just giving you guys FYI now. Very likely it's going to happen, and if it does, then at least you guys can kind of use the information for next time, even if you don't push through it this time, right? But again, yeah, we're going to quickly jump into the roster here before I get some gameplay footage for you guys. Okie dokie. So, just like last time, I'll just quickly show you guys the roster here. But we basically use Undying 4-piece without Hela, plus the Apocalypse. And yeah, as you can see here, everybody is level 105. And the only tier 20s I've got is a Zuggs. He is absolutely, probably most likely the most important piece to this. In order for you to complete it, you need to have at least, I think, at minimum, he's got to be at least gear tier 20 and at least a diamond or two. He is the very reason why we're able to do it, because he soaks up of that all that damage, and yeah, he just kind of keeps the team alive. So if you don't have him there and you don't have the T4s, I would not spend any more resources on getting him there. And on top of that, if you are able to spend any more materials on getting his levels, would also help you out. Would help probably make it a little easier for you guys. We have a barrier on him for just a bit more sustain. We have our Apocalypse 105 G20, also Striker ISO 4, and again, if you guys have him up to level 110, may possibly make it easier. But yeah, again, we were aiming for the minimum so people knew where to expect it. I did actually try Scarlet Witch and excuse me, Iron Man. And sorry, not Scar Witch. I tried Iron Man and Kestrel at level 100 first to see if it would work, and it did not work. So then we actually bumped them up to 105 as well. But anyways, G19, we've got our healer on her because she does a lot of healing. So the 20%, it helps. It helps the extra healing. And then last but not least, we have our Iron Man. He is also 105 G19. Barrier on him. Unfortunately, yeah, that's just the way it goes. They're just lower in the red stars. So I think if you have higher red stars, higher yellows, it's going to make things a little easier. The 3 yellow, 1 red really made me scream here. Yep, I think for sure, if she comes back, I'm definitely going to see if I can get more shards on her when her event comes back. But yeah, very difficult if your Kestrel is lower stars. So hopefully your guys is higher than mine, and on top of that, the red stars is kind of low too. So anyways, that's the roster in a nutshell, and I do believe it's about a 5.6-ish. So that's the power level there, and yeah, let's jump into some gameplay here, and hopefully I can get some gameplay for you guys. Last time it took me about like 50 tries. This time it only took me like 20, so it wasn't too bad. But anyways, so you get a pretty solid run here. We open up basically the three moves at the start are always going to be the same. You're going to use the special, special, special. It's going to be a triple special combo from the zombie crew. And then, yeah, we just want to strip the taunts off. What's important right after the taunt is you want to make sure you ability block the North Star. Use Iron Man's ability block right here and ability block, so that way you can't use his ultimate. And then we also want to ability block big time Spidey as well, because you don't want him to take a massive chunk of our health. I've done it with the ability block and with ult, and unfortunately, because of how low my character stars are, somebody always gets killed, so I have to ability block them. And I've literally tried every combination here to see which ability block is the most effective, and that was the way it goes. So anyways, once you do the ability block, what you can do is you can focus on ensuring that the Shadow King dies first. So we throw the basic here. It's going to chain off a little bit, get a couple of hits here from Super Skrull because of the attacking his lowest ally, so that's kind of nice for that. Also, with Scarlet Witch, this is where we want to save all the ultimates now. So once you use the specials, start saving them up for when the second wave drops. Apocalypse, same thing. You want to save his ult so you can ult punch Magneto. That's going to be the way we finish this off. So yeah, unfortunately, our Kestrel did die, but so she used up her revive once already, but that's okay. That's kind of the way it goes. So yeah, you want to just keep trickling some of these guys down. We'll throw the ult right here. The ult right there is important because it's going to spread the bleeds and basically kill off both Shadow King and Super Skrull in one shot. And then this is where we can get a little bit creative here with some positioning. Now we want to last and keep these guys on the board for as long as possible. The ideal situation is keeping Sasquatch healthy. That way when he drops, he's kind of slow on the next wave. And the other two are a little bit more problematic. Hence the reason why we had the ability block both Big Time and North Star. So again, attacking big time there so he can cause damage to North Star. And then as you're watching here now, we can deal the killing blow here and watching the turn bar. Apocalypse should be the next turn. And then next wave drops. So Apocalypse should go right here. And the timing of it is going to get a little finicky. But if you play this enough times like myself, you'll know that, yeah, just watch the speed bars so you know who does the killing blow. You always want to keep them low enough there so it works out. We punch Magneto there, so that way it brings him low enough to health. And we are going to use the ult here on Phoenix Force Omega Red. We have to slow him down. We have to apply that speed slow. Scarlet Witch is going to do her thing and also apply some stuff as well. And hopefully it crits, gives it a little extra damage here from the Raider tag. And then, yes, Iron Man, same thing. This is nice because it also crits because of the bleeds. So throw this on there. It's going to lengthen all the negatives. And we're in a solid killing position now. Now, keep in mind, we do want to make sure that Magneto dies before he takes the first turn. If he uses that ultimate, it really, really rocks. And it just kills probably one or two people just because of how low our stars are. Actually, no, this entire node, even if I probably had a 7 red, I think they'd probably kill them. It's insanely difficult. It sucks that they gated all the other cells with this massive cell 8, right? So everyone's having issues with it, but once you get through it, the other ones do get fairly straightforward. So once Magneto's down, we focus all our attention on Omega Red Phoenix Force because we need to start getting bleeds on him. He's not going to die from our damage itself. He's got way too much health, so you got to start throwing all the bleeds on him. And you're going to see here that, yeah, we're running it differently from how we ran it last time because RNG is RNG, right? So Scarlet Witch clears the bleeds. Thank goodness gracious. She activates her basic there. That's going to also apply some more bleeds to the group. And yeah, and then it's nice for us. Iron Man can use his special here. This is going to give ability block so that he can't use his ultimate. And then we're going to throw the special here as well here so we can get a taunt further away. And just the placement of worked out. If Apocalypse was still alive, he'd probably just die from these. So the last little bit here is just a bit more luck than anything. And I've gone to the situation where I've gone basically down to the last two guys, and it's just random luck. And it has to be Zuggs. If Zuggs is not alive at the end here, then you have to reset. Zuggs has to be alive, and once he gets to the end here, he can pretty much just basic these guys to death here, and you can hit auto. and it will be, it's either going to win or it's either going to lose, right? So we got lucky here, and we did win it. And I think this one took me about 20 times versus the 50 tries I had the other time. So not as much, but I kind of knew what I was doing this time around. As you guys can see, we're climbing back up here, and once I get back to the top, I'll release some more videos on maybe some alternative strategies if there are any. But just wanted to get the cell 8 to you guys again, because this is kind of the big blocker right now for people. Cell 9, you can use like Xavier, Odin, Fantastic Four. Cell 10, last time we were able to do a Quasar, Kahori, Night Stalker. So again, fairly straightforward. You may also use Brimstone on 10. And then 11, you can throw Winter Guard in here if you've got Winter Guard. We don't have Winter Guard built up. So what we do is we use a combination of Brimstone plus Old Man Logan. And that's kind of how you get through it. And then last and finally, we use Shadow Conclave. And also, just like Cell 8, we try to keep it as a minimum team as possible, right? But ultimately, like I said, Cell 8 is kind of the big blocker right now. And once you guys get through it, or you're trying to figure out how many resources to pump into Cell 8, and if you want to bring them up, like I said, to 105, tier 19, it's doable. It's just, yeah, it is very dependent, like I said, on the tiers and the stars. And if your tier is higher than mine was tier 19, 105 for the other three, and then G20s on Apocalypse and on Zugs, then you can do it. But Zugs definitely needs to be a G20. If you don't have him at G20 and you have him at 19, it may still be doable, but you may possibly need 3 or 4 diamonds or maybe higher. But yeah, we had ours at 2 diamonds, and we were able to do it. But yeah, he is probably the most important piece under the 5 besides Apocalypse. So other than that, guys, let me know in the comments below how many, if you guys are stopping at 8 or if you guys were able to punch through. I have gotten quite a lot of comments as well here, and apologies, I haven't had time to respond. Normally on the weekends, I'm just very locked in with the kids and the family, so I only have enough time just to make some videos, and then I don't really have time to check on all the comments, but I will do my best here to hopefully maybe get some addressed here when the Monday comes. Other than that, I think that's it. Hopefully helps you guys out. Like I said again, I did try Phoenix Force on Cell 8, and yeah, my Phoenix Force was just too weak. Was not able to do it. Apocalypse had to be the deal breaker here, because he gives extra health to all my lowly, weak ass Undying team. So that's kind of the way it goes. Anyways, yeah, I hope this helps you guys out here. Yeah, and like I said, I did play through it quite a few more times the first go around, and it's always funny once you learn and tweak it, then you can kind of figure out for the second go around. Much like the Surfer Breaker Scourge, which is coming back on Monday as well. I look forward to trying my Shadow Conclave team as well on those pesky nodes, and hopefully we can get some revenge. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend, and I will see you guys when I see you guys.